Hi! What should we know about selling and how to sell anything? Today we will try to sell a birdhouse, but our primary goal is not to sell the birdhouse. Our goal is to tell a story about it, to get people interested, to make them care, to make them understand the significance of this work. But what does it mean? Can we objectively see the difference between hard selling and effective storytelling? I would like to tell a story that is close to a scientific experiment that shows the value of stories instead of cold facts. This story took place back in 2009 when a journalist, Rob Walker, and a writer, Joshua Glenn, made an experiment named Significant Objects. Their idea was that stories are a driver of emotional value and can transform insignificant objects into significant ones. At first, they went into eBay and spent $129 buying different cheap stuff. They bought 200 items. Then they hired creative writers to make up stories about those items. After receiving those stories, they went back to eBay, posting these items along with the stories for sale. Here you can see some of those objects. There is a price below each photo. At the left there is a price of the object when it was bought, on the right its price when it was sold, when the story was attached to it. Here you can see a slight increase in value. They wanted to see if the stories enhanced the value of the objects. Actually, they did. They sold those items for $8,000. So this gap in $7,871 is a difference between insignificant object and significant object with a story. The experiment proves that we as human beings are drawn to connect with stories. We feel stories. Humans are not moved to action by data and statistics. Yes, we can understand statistics, but we feel stories. How is it possible for us to be so easily tricked by something so simple as a story? Because we are tricked. Well, it all comes down to emotional investment. The more emotional invested you are in anything, the less critical and less objective you become. So, we should make people care about something. Let's talk about our birdhouse. In such a birdhouse, there can live many species of birds. Let's choose one of them. I chose black flycatcher. And let's study it together. It's a small bird. Its length is just 12 centimeters. When it opens its wings, from tip of one wing until tip of another is 22 centimeters. And its weight is approximately 10 to 20 grams. As an example, one battery weighs 25 grams. Males are black and white. Their back, head and wings are black. It has white belly and there are white spots on its wings, on the tip of its tail feathers and on its forehead. Female has a smaller white spots and its belly is grayish-yellow. Either male and female has black legs and dark brown eyes. Their main ratio is flying insects and bugs, but they eat caterpillars as well, finding them on branches, leaves and on the ground. Imagine that black flycatcher is sitting on the tree branch near your house. It's searching for some tasty fly or a beetle. Then it takes off. In a speedy way it catches its snack in air or on the ground and comes back to another branch or even the same spot it was before. In autumn and winter time, it's seeking for berries and seeds. Usually they lay 4 to 10 eggs in a year. It can live in parks, gardens or in forests. If you place this birdhouse near your house, you can decrease the amount of insects that destroys your crops. If a birdhouse is placed in the forest, flycatcher will clean fallen tree trunks from parasites. Here we can see our birdhouse in disassembled state. What should we know about it? It should be made of about 2 cm thick wooden pieces. Hole should be drilled at an inclined angle to prevent water from flowing inside. This birdhouse should be placed 4 to 6 meters above the ground, and it's advisable to check the condition of it from time to time, as they may need to be repaired after a few years. For example, there may be cracks between the boards, or a floor could become loosened. Front wall from inside should be with some bumps or holes, so that the little birds with their nails can reach the exit. Next question. Whom do we want to sell this birdhouse to? To what group of people? Maybe we like to hear bird songs near our house. Maybe it's a tradition passed from generation to generation. Maybe we are thinking about the ecological state of the planet, the fact that several species of birds, animals and plants disappear every year, and this could be our drop in the sea to change this situation, because we care. Maybe we do it to show the younger generation what it means to take care of someone, nature, birds, forests, about a fellow human being. Everyone can have personal reasons, and these are the right reasons. The reasons that make us get up and do it. We can do it by ourselves, but achieve a common goal, because together we are a force. Together we can do great things. We should change our way of thinking from "here's what our product can do" to "here's what you can do with our product." Stop talking about yourself and start thinking like your customer with a focus on them. Tell stories that they can emotionally connect with. Create content that informs, entertains, and provides value to your audience. Thank you.